to my channel. I wanted to do something that I typically go to for a quick, soft, smoky daytime look, and this is a look that I always generally go for. And I posted a picture a while back, maybe about 2-3 weeks ago, and I had gotten a lot of requests to do a tutorial for this look, which I was super surprised because I think it's such a fresh, spring, easy look that I was surprised that everyone wants to see it. So I wanted to show you guys this fresh, springy, daytime appropriate soft smoky eye. That seems like a lot in one sentence, but yeah, I hope you guys like it. It's super easy. I just only used one palette for this look, and that's really nice because it's more affordable if you guys want to recreate the look and do it yourself. So yeah, I hope you guys like it and stay tuned for the video.
Using the Lorac eyeshadow primer, I'm just going to be applying this all over my lids. I really don't recommend this primer only because I felt like it really made my eyeshadows really choppy. I'm sorry that my voice is raspy. I'm really sick. I prefer using a concealer and then setting it with some powder. I'm just going to be using this only palette for my eyeshadow today, which is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I am obsessed with this palette. It smells like chocolate, you guys. Can I say enough? It just smells and is amazing. Okay, using the same palette, I'm just going to be deepening up that crease using this very rich cocoa-y color. I love using these colors. I love using this palette because it smells like cocoa. I cannot get enough of this palette, and I just think everyone should own one of these palettes. They just smell so delicious. You just want to eat them. Now, taking our fluffy brush from earlier with no additional product, we're just going to blend out whatever product that we applied into our crease so that way it looks really nice and blended. Now, taking the deepest brown in the palette, I'm just going to be applying that with my white fluffy brush, and this is just a little bit more precise. I like using this in the outer V corner just because it really deepens that look up but really keeps the color where you want it to be. Then I'm just going to be taking that Sigma fluffy brush again and blending out that color a little bit more. Okay, now just taking the bronzy color from this palette, I'm just going to be applying that all over the lid with my finger just because I feel like this really makes the shimmer really stand out and the eyeshadow look really pigmented. And then I'm going to be taking that white fluffy brush again and just blending out a little bit more of where that crease is to just define it just a tad bit more. And then again, every time I go in with the white brush, I always go back in with the black brush just because this is a little bit more fluffier and bigger, and this is going to really soften up the look a little bit more. Now just applying the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara, I think that's what it's called. Just apply a really thick layer of mascara. I really want my lashes to really stand out. And then I'm going to be taking this primer. I'm not really sure what it's called. My husband got it for me and it was really affordable. I will try to list it down below. I like the way it really makes my skin feel very silky. I don't think it does anything to the pores or helps with anything like that. I just think it makes your makeup go on so much more smoother. And then I'm going to be taking the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation along with the L'Oreal True Match, and I'm just going to be mixing these to create my perfect shade. It is a little bit darker than I would prefer, but for the time being, since I did get tan, I'm just going to use these until I can get a new foundation. I have been loving the Beauty Blender lately. I feel like my foundation looks so flawless with the Beauty Blender and really full coverage. I just can't stop using the Beauty Blender, and it's super fast because you just have to use one and then you're done. You don't have to use so many brushes. I really like this a lot. Next, I'm going to be taking my two favorite drugstore concealers, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer along with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I really like Maybelline concealers. I like to use the Fit Me just to conceal and the Instant Age Rewind to really brighten up my eye look. I think these are a perfect combination. I think they're really great for the price. I could use a beauty blender to blend out my concealer, but for some reason I really don't like to use the beauty blender underneath my concealer just because I feel like it takes away a little bit more of the coverage. I don't know why. I feel like it takes away a lot of the concealer, so I like to use the end of it just to blend where the concealer is, just so that way there's no harsh line where the concealer starts and where your foundation starts. And then I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills banana powder just to set that before I bake. I feel like baking is an essential thing in my makeup routine these days. I cannot do my makeup without it because I feel like it creases no matter what. Now I'm just going to be taking my Milani bronzer, and this is in the color Glow. I love the way this looks on the skin. I cannot stop, won't stop using this. I just think it gives your skin a very natural, luminous look because it does have a little bit of, I think, reflex in it or glitter, but it just looks so beautiful and like you just went to the beach and you're so tan and dewy. I love it. Now dusting off whatever product we have left from baking, I'm just going to be dusting that off so that way it looks really nice and flawless, and now our under eyes are set and ready to go. And then I always like to go in with my NARS Eater Brush and a little bit of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and just to chisel out my cheekbones a little bit, just because I really like to look contoured and chiseled. I feel like it looks really flawless. And then I take a little bit on the outside of my nose. I just like to kind of contour my nose because I feel like this adds a little extra to my face. I don't know why, I just think it looks nice. And then taking the ColourPop highlighter in the color Spoon, I think this is such a natural highlight. I feel like I finally was able to use this properly, and I love the way that it looks. Like, I wore it today and it looks amazing on the skin. Okay, so I like to use the ColourPop highlighter as a base, and then I like to set it with another powder highlight because I feel like it takes your highlight game to the next level, and I'm using the MAC highlight in Oh Darling. This was a limited collection, but I just love this highlight. I think it's so beautiful. And this would not be my video if I did not highlight my inner corner with Nylon. I just love this color. You guys know that. That's my holy grail inner corner highlight. I think it just looks so beautiful, and then I like to highlight a little bit on my nose and Cupid bow. Now taking that same pencil brush, I'm just going to use the bronzy color that we used on top of our lid just to define our waterline. I really like this because it doesn't look so harsh with actual black liner. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit darker of a color, which was that really deep rich cocoa color on the ends to really smoke it out even more. And then I like to apply a nude eyeliner, but in this case I couldn't find my nude eyeliner, so I'm just going to be using a white eyeliner just to brighten up our, I don't know what it's called right now, but brighten it up so it looks really fresh. And then just take a little bit more mascara and make your eyelashes look really full on the bottom. I think that this look really pulls together once you do that. And then I'm going to be taking one of my favorite liquid lipsticks of the moment. It's the color Stone by Dose of Colors. It's a very cool tone, mauvey color. I think that this formula is so amazing and moussey. It really lasts all day, and it even looks better as it fades, which I don't know how that's possible. I like to use my finger just to kind of warm up the product so that way there's not excess product on there. And this is the completed look, guys. I really love this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well.
Okay, so that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you guys liked it. I thought it was a perfect video for spring and something very daytime appropriate if you want to look a little bit more glammed up. You can always add falsies to this look. I chose not to just because whenever I wear this look, I just really try to focus on my mascara and really intensifying my lashes with my mascara. So I hope you guys like it, and please don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys.